Right, we're at Melton on a Saturday night and catching up with Lisa Miles. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Paulie.
Destrier, that was a nice little win there. We got David Abrams on the other side there. It was a close little finish, but got the job done for a start.
Yes, he did, finally. So he's always sort of been threatening for a little while to win one for us in town, but he's a good boy.
He is a good boy. We're going to touch on his action in a sec, but he has actually done a good job. Got a good group of owners that really enjoy him, and looks like a horse that's going to progress a little way.
I think so, Paulie. He had a crack at Warragul Cup about 10 days ago and got home really, really well, and we were very pleasantly surprised. It was his first crack at a stand and he handled it like a gem. So I think, in a perfect world, country cups would be lovely.
Yep. And they're coming round soon, so I imagine he won't get much of a spell if he does at all through the winter time. It's probably too hard, so keep him going, and they'll ramp up soon, which is much more fun time of the year than it is right now. Right, his action across the line, and as a person who's trained a horse called Son of a Trump, I find it a little bit fascinating sometimes how people do get fascinated by it. When you're sitting behind them, it's nowhere near as bad as actually what it looks. Is he the same?
Most of the time. Every now and then he can put in a perler, and the biggest thing about him is he tries really, really hard. So he'll put in an ungainly, gangly stride out of nowhere to just give it that little bit more than he's got. So he's never been a pretty trotter. He carries a lot of weight in front and actually needs shoeing at the moment, so which I think perhaps contributed to his ungainly, unnice, unattractive way of trotting over the line.
Is it he's all out of tickets and he's trying, or is he trying to go too fast, or is it just he trying to look at the stars? Because there is a great photo, well, there's not a photo, but he's actually got his head up there. Like what is it that where he loses that rhythm?
Probably all of the above at different times. You couldn't really pinpoint one thing or another. Some days he can pull really, really hard, which he wanted to tonight, which probably contributes to it as well. Some days he'll hang, some days he won't. So he's a bit of a surprise package. He makes you work for it, that's for sure.
Waited to the sulky, I think, got past the line, but then jumped it off. He knows where the line is.
He didn't actually jump out of his gear per se, and as we've discussed, if you actually look at his action for the rest of time, you can't really say that he did gallop. So
yeah, no, he's okay. Country Cups in. Do you just keep an eye on Saturday nights? There's going to be a lot of trotters heading up north very shortly, so it's a nice time to have horses in form, especially with that Metro class. They're capable here in these Metro class races.
Exactly, and that's what we actually kept in mind. He did race here. Well, the last time he raced here was a really quite a hot field and quite a hard race for him, and he tapered off after that. So he actually had a month between runs. Warragul was first up not so long ago, and he went super, pulled up terrific. And tonight was actually, we ummed and ahed about putting him in tonight, or perhaps going to a stand on Tuesday, or perhaps taking him somewhere else, or, it was a bit of an and ah thing. So I'm happy to say that we pulled the right rein.
Probably helps you now too in future. You just say, well, we'll just keep coming back. He likes the track, yes. Get his confidence up. Then when the bigger races come around, it's a nice time to be in form.
For sure, yes.
Team's going okay, ticking along nicely. The trotters are doing their bit.
Not bad. Mostly trotters representing the race team at the moment. So, we're pretty happy with that.
How many are you working again?
16-ish.
Okay, so a couple have gone by the wayside, which is, the shortest day of the year. Well, I think it's tonight actually is the shortest day.
So.
Tomorrow it is very dark, very cold. And I think for a lot of us here in country Victoria, there was a bit of a fog. I don't know if you guys had it, but there was no sunshine coming out at all today. It was one of those days.
No, look, and I speak for all of us horse trainers in the Macedon Ranges, just the shortest day of the year is a very welcome time.
To get past it, you mean?
To get past it, and you say, well, summer's on the way, and rest assured the end of August is horrendous weather-wise at our place. But, onward and upward, and if we can get a winner here and there, I'm sure it'll make the days that little bit warmer.
Thanks, Liz. Thank you very much. Got a couple of little projects on the go. There's a few of you guys that will be called off the bench, so I really appreciate it, and look forward to catching up with you.
Yep, hope so too.